Facebook page of the Kerry's for Breakfast. I was like, good morning.
Good morning.
Just chatting to Instagram, Facebook, Instagram. How are things?
I don't actually know what's going on, but...
Well, we're live on the Kerry's for Breakfast page, and we're also live on Radio Kerry's Instagram this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Papers-wise this morning, before we go any further, weather today, it's actually not that bad out there now, in that it's after, well, there was a few showers, but it's going to dry up again. We'll see some sunshine in places later, mixed with a few showers, but no cold again, so it's grand. The reason for the hat is because it's haircut day. I badly need a
haircut day comes around quite quickly with you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fella, so I wouldn't really have to do it that often. I probably should. Nurses' strike continues today, of course. Day 2, 50,000 patient appointments have had to be cancelled today. That's an escalation from last week. 25,000 appointments were cancelled on the first day of the strike last Wednesday. So 8 a.m. this morning, 37,000 members of the INMO will be at pickets at 240 locations around the country. So that's one of the big stories, I'd imagine, inside the papers, at least this morning as well. Andrew.
Yeah.
Irish Examiner front page, nurses strike, hospitals costs ratchet up the pressure on Simon Harris, says the Irish Examiner this morning. Also on the front page, most 8-year-olds have their own smart device at this stage, and those devices allow them onto the internet. Most of them are in daily online contact with strangers, says a new report, which is very, very worrying. 1 in 5 has already appeared in a YouTube video as well. That's 8-year-olds. My daughter's 7, nearly 8, so I can relate to all this. The likelihood of their parents knowing what they're up to is limited. A third said they rarely or never talk to them about online safety. So that's just dreadful. Yeah.
Today is World Internet Safety Day as well. We'll come back to that in a minute. The Daily Mail this morning on the front page says, I don't know where he is. We didn't have a fight. DJ's son tells court he approached Mary Lowry on the day his father vanished. And that's what she'd said. And the girlfriend of the man whose body was found in the disused waste tank told his son that they didn't have a fight. That's on the front page of the Irish Daily Mail. Along with this picture of Liam Neeson. He's in all the papers this morning. Neeson, after a friend was raped, I wanted to kill a black man. That's a quote from Liam Neeson, and it's all over the every one of the newspapers this morning. And inside the Irish Daily Mail, can pinhole glasses help you ditch the specs?
What?
I don't know what a pinhole glass is. But
I don't either.
Yeah, anyway, it's inside the Daily Mail.
Front page of the Independent today's got more on the nurses' strike there. Nurses to strike again today after fresh talks bid rejected is the headline in the Indo today. And another story about guard the checkpoints and people in rural Ireland staying in for fear of guard the drink drive checkpoints. That's a quote from a publican. The Vintners Federation of Ireland backing calls now for a countryside taxi scheme to help people socialise in the pub. I could not understand that controversy late last week about how people were afraid to go to Mass on a Sunday morning because they were being breathalyzed. Well, don't drink and drive and then you can go to Mass all you want.
That's true.
Without fearing being breathalyzed. I can't get my head around the whole thing. Like, if you're afraid of getting breathalyzed going to Mass in the morning, you're obviously potentially drunk.
Well, just don't drink late at night or drink less drink.
What?
Yeah.
And you know, to be heading off to Mass at 10 o'clock in the morning and to be still over the limit, you have to have drank a fair old amount.
Yeah, like if you've been out till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and then decide to drive to Mass, that's obviously what you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, that's your own tough shite, I would say. It's certainly not the guard's fault, and you're breaking the law as much as some person getting into their car at midnight and deciding to drive home from the pub. And we'd all look down our noses at those people.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, what a scumbag. But like, oh, that creator was cock going to Mass.
Well, you know, just the way things are now. If you have to drive somewhere early in the morning, whether it be Mass or somewhere else or whatever, then you know that you can't drink at night. It's just the way it is now. The Times are in addition, more picture of Liam Neeson there this morning. Nurses dismiss strike talks offer as cynical and disrespectful, and May pledges Brexit deal to reassure the North. The Prime Minister is in Belfast for cross-party meetings. That's on the front page of the Times as well this morning. And why women's grey matter ages better than men's. Apparently a woman's brain is 4 years younger than a man's.
Yeah.
I would call bullshit on that, but there you go, that's just me.
Making us way more mature. No, the opposite.
Opposito.
Some of the top trends this morning. Liverpool are trending. They messed up a little bit again, didn't they? I mean, they would have been expected to win that last night. 1-1 finished up against West Ham last night. Was it 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1, yeah.
And that's following on from their 1-1 draw with Leicester as well at home last week. So a bit of a slip up for them, and that's one of the top trends today.
Yeah, along with Tonight and the Tonight Show on Virgin Media TV, they discussed the Liam Neeson story last night on the health crisis. Also, the Irish Revolution. So on RT1 last night, Cillian Murphy voiced this. He narrated this documentary, and it's gone on very well with viewers from RT last night. Definitely worth it. And Ashley Cole is trending this morning because he was on Monday Night Football last night. He was discussing his career, his next steps, and what he's going to be up to. And obviously, they were analysing the Liverpool and West Ham game as well. So he's also trending this morning. He was getting a fair amount of abuse on Twitter. For various reasons. For Ashley Cole reasons.
Another story that broke yesterday evening and was in a lot of the papers' websites last night was this very sad story about a model named Ali McDonnell. You probably know Ali. She was a regular on a few different TV shows, a regular on RT and Virgin Media 1. Just 37 years old, a mother of 4, and died suddenly after making an upsetting Facebook post, I think it was, yesterday. So Ali McDonnell pictured in a lot of our papers today, and very, very sad story. And she was somebody who spoke out a lot about autism issues because one of her children had autism, I think. So you'll be hearing more about that story later today as well, I would imagine. Also today, it is we're in Chinese New Year territory, are we?
Today
the day?
Today is Chinese New Year, Year of the Pig. So to anybody from China who possibly is watching, or anybody who's maybe from Kerry in China watching, Happy New Year. It's also Safe Internet Day. So we mentioned there a few minutes ago about young kids as young as 8 with smart devices or whatever. So today's focusing a day on educating children and teenagers about the risks associated with using the internet for various things. So it's not just about going on to check your Snapchat and your Facebook anymore. There's a whole darker side, as we know at this stage. So today is Safe Internet Day, and today is World Nutella Day.
Oh, yes.
So today we're encouraging everybody, go and get Nutella and eat an entire jar to yourself.
Yesterday we were going along the car. I don't know how we got onto Nutella, but we did. And my daughter told me she doesn't actually really like Nutella anymore. Ooh. And we had this weird argument where I was telling her Nutella was great, and she was there, I don't really like it. And I was there, how could you not like Nutella?
Argument. How could you not like it?
Well, I'm pretty sure in most arguments the child would have loved it and the parent would have been saying, don't eat too much of it. It's bad for you. Oh, I love Nutella.
I'd nearly go now.
Nutella, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
We found that out lately, didn't
Nutella.
We? Nutella.
I'd nearly go today and buy a sliced pan and Nutella, and have some Nutella on toast.
Do you want to know what I did lately?
Go on.
I got my sandwich maker. Do you know the little Breville sandwich makers?
Yes.
And I made a Nutella toasted sandwich.
Oh!
It was savage. It was savage.
Oh, so
good. It's so dirty, like.
Oh, it's filth.
Like, do you usually there's cheese dripping out of the machine? There was chocolate dripping out of the machine.
You nearly. Just don't listen for a second. You nearly licked the machine after you're finished with it.
You'd nearly licked the machine. You'd have to plug it out and leave it plugged out for at least 20 minutes.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to burn yourself for the sake of Nutella, but there you go. Yeah, so World Nutella Day today. Oh, savage.
Okay, there's the one. What would you lick Nutella off?
Anything.
A dirty dishcloth that's been in the sink for 5 days.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Okay. A sock that's been worn by all of your teammates.
Absolutely not.
No, yeah, I didn't think so.
Too far, man.
And
too far.
Morning to the people in Domino's, because they have launched a new Calorie Delight pizza. 650 calories.
Right.
It's available in both vegetarian and chicken option. And they've launched a low-cal pizza, sure to please their health-conscious consumers. That's still quite a lot, 650 calories, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like 3 Snickers.
3 Snickers is
I nearly picked 3 Snickers over a pizza.
I had a Snickers the other day.
Oh, they're the job.
Right, we better wrap up because we're about to go live. So, Instagram people, good morning to you all. We're going to wrap up. We're going to go live on Radio Kerry right now between 7 and 9. And Facebook people, have a good Tuesday. Enjoy.
I don't really like chicken on pizza. And I love pizza. And I love chicken. Putting them together is weird to me.
I can't talk to you anymore. That's disgraceful. Chicken and pizza is unreal.
Oh, okay.
Especially chicken.